all and so we started this network called Help the African of Faith that out. When during the meeting of the virtual meeting, we found out that organizations from other countries were also there. So we can that's the goal of supporting the virtual information sessions, train also our virtual information sessions in Germany or this is the first time that home event change program information for when you use to find somebody who has been living for a long time. Call them and you can hide the email. And also very importantly the network among us. Because you come to different parties for doing each other. If possible, let's possible. So to come to bring platform for people to share your experiences, also examples. And this is possible challenges like this so that not only the organization, so we are trying to support the information about the kids to hear they are looking very urgently for television. A lawyer will give you the right lawyer who is very competent to handle the also like to go back to the last time, the one we had last time, the director of the Moses talked about the opportunities for you to like to go into the nursing profession. But that's also important. How do you know yourself? Because I went to our and to everybody was in Venus, you are accepted in face of God. 1,100 euros per month. Don't pay anything. You are paid. Every year, 1,000, 4 years, 1,000. But this is that. So I dropped everything immediately. I go back to my network. Let's have the virtual setup. Explain those who are interested in us. And she explained, and explain, she will give a lot of information. So we are here. The help for Africans from Ukraine in Germany, as I said, is a network, and the former network of African organizations supporting Africans from Ukraine. We are for me, we have organizations, the part of us, the leading, part of us, the humble, the leading, people, the low, just so bad. So the name and we are at the moment working on the office. German and the secretary English. So we have space in our office. Pray, so we are doing meanwhile, the condition don't know if you want to ask and get information. Learning from the right information is key. Learning that you have to that. So it's a loose network. It's not something that is fixed. Right? For example, we talked about who are listening, how we move them down, and we see how we can work with partners working with authorities, how we can come in, help with land, a lot of things going on, for example, how do you answer, how do you do that? So there are certain things right you know how to so far some people are giving some days on for the issue. So now to avoid this kind of thing, I keep looking, lot of work that happening here. I said I talked to one of the German and a lot of organizations are looking at that. That's why you see the flexible that's why instead of tell us if they are what you want. Like I said, it's an informal thing, it's free, and business talk and whatever. Thank you and welcome you once again.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, I believe we have all heard from him, or I have already introduced, and also with this organization also, this church also work with them, with Christ Faith Tabernacles, Berlin. So from those also who have not been part of us, so we have at least almost 26 Ukrainian people who are registered with us here, and which we do also give informations, and we know that when we are all doing everything, we know that it's God. We have to place first, number one in our life, because God determines whatever will happen to us. So this church, Christ Faith Tabernacle, will be working and finding out information with them, work together, so that we pray, for God will to be done in your life, So really, sometimes we cannot say maybe is the working of God. We call the people, that Ukrainian people that are from Ukraine. So they will meet here so that we'll be able to give them information. So if you look at before, the German government, they said they were only for the white people. But the Africans have to wake up with an organization like as I've said to say, no, it cannot be. These are the people who are running away from the war zone. So they should be recognized also, which the German government listened, and they were granted to extend their stay. Okay, there are a lot of information that has been given out that we're supposed to give. Like now, but the people we are trying to help, they are not helping us. In the sense that, like now you call for the meeting, there are many more than 26 people are with us here. They are not there, and you are supposed to give information. So what kind of information, like now, when you tell us what you need, what help we can help you, we place it down and ask the government, we need these people. This is the people you are fighting for. So, but when now you have to write to the government to say, okay, yeah, where are the people you are fighting for? You say we only have 5 people. So you see that you failed. So, but we want to encourage others that when there is information, a meeting is called, be present there. I live in this nation for 32 years. But the problem is that we just want to help those who are coming because we know that God has placed us first so that we can be in front to help others who are coming. But those you want to help, but they are not there for you to help. So I want us, in case of next time when we are encouraged, let us encourage others so that we'll be able to, because this program now, the government know about it. Is it not true?
Yes.
And we're going to give a report that we're meeting then and say, yes, that is why it's being recorded and all. We give a report. So, okay, this and that. So next time you call and say for a different program, you want a program for them, or you want houses for Ukraine, or you want this. They say, where are the people? You only have 2 people. You have only 2 people. So who are the people you are helping? So that is the problem we are facing here. That is why sometimes you think we are not doing anything where we are trying to help. We are not seeing the people we are helping. Many people say, okay, they are walking, but they don't know that sometimes they can get to where you are walking. This is Germany. They can get to where you are walking and pick you up. If you don't know whatever to use to back yourself, walking is not just a guarantee. If you don't back yourself. And these are the area why you need information. Later you will say Germans are bad because you didn't know the law. They are very good people. They are very friendly people. But if you don't know the way to handle them, when they take care of you, you regret of coming to this land. So this is why we thank God for those who are with us here. We give information. But why can't people give information free of charge? But why can't they fight for it? You just going to say, okay, if I got a job, that's the end. That is not the end in Germany. So we that is here, how do we stay here? We were not born in this nation. But God who stood by us is the same God who brought you here. So that is why we are all coming together. We say, okay, let's rub mind together. Let's say, like my sister said, she's looking for, but we have a forum in for people from Ukraine. We have a forum that we always, there is a comment, and he also have a forum. I think it's about 200 something people in that forum also there. There is information we are getting now. It takes us time to get information, to get the right information for you, but we are not getting that encourager to help us to get more. That is why we are facing this. We can write to the government and say, okay, there are people who are stranded with house. They have no place to stay. The government will say, okay, this is the place where we need it. Get this place for them. You fight for them. But where are the people you are fighting for? So it's not like that. We all know, even I think from where you are coming, it's always so that when you write a petition, if more than 500 people are able to say yes, or 1,000 people, they change that law. But if you write a petition and 2 people say no, and the other people, there was no answer, would they change that law? No, that is what happened that time when they were circulating that people were signing. I remember when you sent something, when they were signing that, no, we want these people, let they have the same right like the white people. Yeah, the protest was going on. People will go out and demonstrate. But who are we demonstrating for? When you call them, they're not there. So you make things that you cannot do anything. We expected at least not less than 40 people into the program. We have invited them. We told the government we are expecting at least not less than 40 people. And the government made arrangement for that. It's okay. If these people are there, give them food and give them transport to go back. So now, when you now report back, you say, these people we made food, they were not there to eat it. And it's for only 5 people that we have. Will you ask them again? That is the problem we are facing. So don't be discouraged. Yes. Yeah. So
we can talk about crazy and how we can follow.
okay. Okay. So now what we're going to do now, we're going to pass on the mic to anyone who wants to speak so that you can be able to say something, to experience what you are going through here and what your experiences is you are here. We'll be able to jot it down and see what we can still do. At least we are still encouraged that at least we are still more than 10 that is here today. And so it's not going to be the end of this program. We're still going to have another program. So is there anyone, okay, our sister also has a mic there. So is there anyone who wants to say something? You know, so that we can, yeah, we have a time. Yes. You can stand and speak to us.
Hello. Yeah. Speak. I have just one question. Last time when you say about the nursing, about nursing.
Yeah.
So I make a registration, but I didn't come because I just forgot about the date. So I usually need it because when I was in Ukraine, I studied in pharmacy, but I didn't finish, didn't graduate. So I don't know, maybe it's an opportunity to do something. That's why.
I can give you information.
Yeah.
So that guide you website where you can visit, for example, if you are Berlin.
Yeah, I'm Berlin. Yeah.
You know, then you can make an appointment and go to the nurses.
Oh.
Yeah, you will advise you.
But what about a pharmacy school? Maybe I can just for continuous.
University course. So that
Yeah, nursing is good. I know anatomia, biology, histology, everything I know. But I think I didn't. I think my goal is to be a pharmacist. That's why.
we are just saying people who cannot easily get, because you have a limited.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
What we are trying, our efforts here is look for courses that can continue your normal studies. So if there are any professional training or something you can do, professional training, most professional training, you will get paid. And
okay.
When you finish, because immediately you are taking to get what they call the training program. You go to the immigration office. That is their official visa. Visa is called visa on purpose of training. How to use so with that, all these people of resident something is away in your focus can finish. And when you finish, you can go back to the original course you studied. And this vocational training in Germany is highly valued. So we think about the people nursing, because they are just looking for nurses.
Yeah.
At the moment, they have more than 200,000 vacancies that they cannot do. There are many hospitals close or worse, because they don't have carers, they don't have nurses. So they are even giving people visa from Nigeria, from Kenya, from Ghana to come and do nursing here, also from Vietnam, Mexico, and all this. So if you are already here and you have an interest in nursing,
I'm interested.
Yeah, then you can start to do nursing because it's less complicated. And then you get paid because if you say you are studying now, then you have to provide an evidence that you have formed for block account. You know the block account. People know they are struggling now to say they should manage. But the part remains to be after admission. But in this case, if you have admission, you are teaching professional training. It's automatic. They don't give you visa. When they give that paper, you need to There's 3 years. And when you finish, if you finish professional training in January, in 3 years, after After you finish, they give you 2 years to work. After you finish, they give you permanent. So this is not to say that we should.
It makes sense.
So it's not to say I'm not discouraging you from pursuing pharmacy. Pharmacy is what you say. You can continue to do for admission. That also do online information session on how to write. But we just came about this idea that in Germany, they are looking for nurses, they are looking for mechatronics, they are looking for so many professionals outside of the academic framework, because the professional training is outside of this academic framework. It's a dual vocational system. You go to school for half of the time, and you work in the company. In the case of nurses, they go to the nursing school half of the time. The other half, they are in the hospital, they are attacked by nurses. Or their facility. So they do, so you have practical training, you have theoretical training. So if you want, I'll give you information, and then
Yeah, I need it.
yes, I'll give it to you when you finish, and then you can make an appointment again. Get them out. While you are pursuing your pharmacy, and the team lost in Germany. You go to the national school of nursing in Berlin. After you finish, you need only 1 more year to get the BSc.
What is BSc?
Bachelor's.
Oh, okay.
So if you really want the academic, you want to go back to the academics, you need only 1 more year to get the BSc master. And for BSc master, you can get master. So when you go to management, you can do a lot of things, you can still go to the academic. That's just the way you go about it.
Yeah, thank you for this platform. I'm really happy to be here. My name is Temitope. Yeah, I've had a couple of this information even right before now, but to actually trend on them, it's a little bit difficult, especially when it comes to this language issue. I've tried as much as possible to, to get myself back on track after losing almost 8 months of my life already. So it's something I can't really wait to get back on track, Talking about this nursing of routine, I once had an experience even back in Nigeria. I worked with one company that deals with caregiving. So I had this experience, but my concern about this opportunity is this language barrier. Can I go on? Okay. Okay. Yes, so as I was saying, it's kind of difficult, handling the language of a thing and, finding yourself in a new environment with different kind of principles that you just have to abide with. It's, I wouldn't know how achievable it is, because I would like to ask if I'm going to have to decide to possibly consider this an opportunity. How do I sort out this language difficulties and yeah, it is. It is, yeah, but I mean, it is what it is, B1, B2. So, and I want to take this. I mean, yeah. So, if I'm going to do this, I mean, maybe based on my calculation, I will say at least this takes like minimum of maybe a year to get to this level. Well, I wouldn't know. I don't know, but yeah, along with this, yeah, it's taking a whole lot of time. 6 months? Is that realistic, sir? I mean, I don't know how possible that is, but sir? Sorry, sir.
Okay, I agree with you that everybody knows in this situation,
It's
one cannot expect more because you can be immediate plan for this, normally people come in, do intense German course. They go from money to people. They can do it.
yeah, I know that. I know if that is the case, yeah, it might be something possible to, achievable really, but in this situation where you just have to, food for your house and all these things, feedings and all that. So it's not really easy to combine, to put this together. So what are if this language is one of the requirements to get this done? I don't know. I just feel
for example, there is also the possibility of applying and getting admission to an intensive German language course. They are ready to doing nursing for study. So they will give you what they call this is the visa for purpose of acquiring German language.
You mean like German as a foreign language?
Yes. You get the visa on the basis of that. So if the school and the hospital that because they are also because the school pay the hospital have to pay you because you pay them more. So if two of them have given you this paper and said we are giving this man admission subject to marrying language provisions. And then you can pay for the language schools. You can now try to get this. Maybe because of what you want here, visa, normal visa, and then from there, after you are finished, because you already have an application now. So maybe just bring that certificate.
Yeah, I don't know, but I just want to ask this, sir. If per adventure I'm like, okay, I want to take a boot step doing this. If I concluded that I want to do this now, I have to go to the school, get possibly a note, like, saying maybe I'm interested and all that. So what are my commitments like? Like, do I have to, like, yeah, exactly. One, and on the other hand, thank you. Okay.
Not from your university.
Yeah.
Because they will teach you like somebody coming from the field.
Uh-huh.
There's a way, when you don't get the advice, there's a way You only need your school cert. You don't need any higher. You need the school cert, and then yes, you wait for the verify.
So this process takes like almost how many weeks, a month?
Verify. You give them one code.
Huh.
You give them one code. You say the code that you know. You give them one code.
Huh.
Then they can log in with the wires.
Standard. Okay.
From there, and you can verify.
Okay.
You are truly present.
Who did the exam and stuff like that?
And then you submit your school start to one office called
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yes.
then that will take you to run but you need the area you start the process. I know where you have to go and everything will happen to you.
True.
Circles will have there.
So they. Yeah. I know. Euros. Yeah, that's very much eyesight. But on the other hand, sir, I want to take this offer. What is required of me is to have B2, right? So
let me just help you here.
Okay, sir.
You know, like last time when we have a Zoom meeting, so I raised up this question about the school and the language, because we know that a lot of people need the language. Yeah, and I wish the lady promised that yes, that is true, is to try to see how they can group them together. That is the language and the school. So it's a matter of having it's just the same program. So, but now with the reply that she replied, she said, say students in Berlin who are interested in nursing should get in touch with the International School of Nursing Berlin and Tabernacle 62. We can give you the address later. So then they said on language, on German language course, please contact Stephen at the Rosa Institute. Yeah, the same building. You know how we advise you. First of all, you go down to the nursery school. So when you get to the nursery school there, then you tell them what you want to do. This is your language time, so they can be able. They want to work together because she said it is good to work together. So if they are giving you any recommendation for your visa, so it would be like you are still with a language from language now to the nursery school. Then as well, it now said, okay, qualified nurse and doctors can contact medical clinic and hospital group, the largest operation of a rehabilitation clinic. So there's also address if you're already qualified. So this organization, like what we have said now, is already teamed up to help the young people. So all this information you need is just a matter of getting there, tell them who you are, how you are. Then she'll be able to advise you more because they are ready to help you. From yeah. Yes. He said, and second number 5, he said there is a university in Berlin offering degree course in English. In English or English to German, partially. Yeah. So yeah, the address is also there. That is in case you also if you want to do law or any other things. So they are English and they are there to help you also. So this information we are having them here. So these are the information we give to you. And I don't know if you are in a group of we set up a group which always offer the information that is coming, and these are the posted there. You know, that you have to see. So if you follow it up and you don't have understanding, then you can now give us a call and ask any question there. Are you in any group at all?
Not at the moment, except for the groups created by some members of the BIPOC group and all that. Yeah.
So you should get this information. Is this information posted in you? Yeah, because yeah. Yeah, because you were the one.
We have
Yeah,
several of it. Really,
Yeah.
we have several of it because the one in Berlin has like maybe 2 or 3. Yeah. So okay. So
Yeah.
there's possibility that I miss out the information.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I had business administration at my BS level. So I was having the intention to do international business at master's level.
Yeah, there's one here in English.
There is a child who can if you are going to is to have the right to tax advice. I'm looking for that project. They have it's also a training. We also do like vocational training. We're working in the tax office while you go to the rich school. In school, also you time that if you are already on the business line, you don't have to do nothing if you don't have that passion. What you also do is to become the tax advisor on that one. Everybody tax advisor. Working with so big industry, like us, here is a big one because everybody who are working knows they are working towards that's also he wants nothing.
Sorry to come in now. I just want to ask this because I was supposed to have I want my first appointment on September 19th. So I was scheduled for 31st of October. But but I had to cancel it because my reasons are not really, it's not really full yet. Like I've not really been able to make some perfections in the write-up. So I rescheduled for 21st of this month. So is there any magic that I could do,
What you do is you can go to he advise you on how to write it because I don't want I know fairly how you should write, but I still believe in this case it's going to be published. The lawyer tells you these are what you write. Just say that because you ask scarcity of the so you have to put it in such a place. Delegate that go home, maybe you will not be able to buy the parents will have to do that. Now that you look at the plastic, academic years already. So there are some reasons that I've attended sessions where they have discussed it, but I'm always very careful when it comes to you put something down. Get proper guidance from go there and then so you go there or for the other people you should say what you say, what you do say, but then right to buy need for to plan
Anyone? Okay. Yeah,
Hi.
there is a sister. Okay, you. Okay.
So, concerning school, you mentioned Nigerian certificate, but like most the schools I applied for, they're like my certificate is more than 2 years, so it's not valid. Why I wrote it 2 years, more than 2 years ago, so it's not like a valid certificate according to their standard anymore, especially for English proficiency. So I have to like write another exam like IELTS, SAT. But like I don't have that time to start going for classes and then writing the exam. What's the alternative? Because I also need to go back to school. Then again, I'm already working, but like the temp job. So like my options are really
What are you studying in Ukraine?
interior design.
Interior design.
I'm supposed to be my final year now.
Interior design is not, I will check. I will check. I will check. I will check if and you want to continue with interior design.
Yeah, I'm looking into interior architecture, honestly.
The question is actually about your certificate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know
Because the school I wanted to I applied for, they teach in English. But they're like, yes, my English grades are okay, but it's more than 2 years. That do I have any more, like a more recent kind of thing?
when you were studying in English in Ukraine.
No, I wasn't studying Ukraine.
Oh, you were studying Ukrainian language.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's new. Yeah.
So, so that means you can speak the language very well to study in that language.
Thank God.
You can. That means you need to you to help or whatever.
Can you guys show?
What you do, you can do an exam to certify your proficiency level in English.
But I don't have that time.
You don't have time to do that.
No, like the time limit. I have to go for classes for this exam.
Yeah.
I also have to pay for this exam. So, like the least amount of time is 6 months. And IELTS, exactly. IELTS is a very good exam. I wrote it back in 2018. It's valid for 2 years. So it's gone. Complete.
This is really, I can't understand. Somebody cannot forget language now.
When did you write? When did you write? When did you write? When did you write IELTS?
Somebody forgets some language that you are used to use English in Nigeria.
I submitted all these
Yeah.
documents and they're like, nah.
Maybe, okay. Yes. Okay, hold on. You see, that is why we are here now. So maybe now, if there's somebody who have a solution, maybe we'll pass through that so you can tell us. Like, I think you have some experience about it. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
I don't think,
Yeah.
the mother tongue is English.
Because yeah, the mother tongue is English. Yeah.
But it's the first time hearing something.
Yes. Because once your mother tongue is English, you are not supposed to have that problem.
It's true.
It's
So
Okay.
put that aside. So the nursing thing, am I still eligible to do it, even if I studied design?
They are interested.
Okay.
So that's the basic question.
Okay.
Maybe if you say you have something higher, maybe it's,
Okay.
I think that
it's interesting for me.
yeah,
I wish you just go there and talk to them.
that is the best thing.
Exactly.
You know,
No,
No,
no, I didn't.
but still go there.
yes, you know what are we
No, I didn't.
advised? What are we advised? Let me tell you one thing. One thing I will advise you is that you go to the school. When you get to the school, explain yourself to them. You see, when this lady were advising people, he said there is a letter you have to write, motivating letter. You know, there are things they know in Germany. So why you want to do
Okay.
nothing? So when you have that motivation, you know, you will see sometimes because in this place here, the way they teach, they did it with practical. More better, you know. So I believe if you get there and it's your interest that matters in everything. Yeah. So yes, in Germany, yeah, because they deal with you. That is why they pay you when you are in training. Not to, they don't deal with you in a theory. No, they deal with you with practical. But how did you concentrate in that practical? That's what matters. So when you have that interest that this is what I want to do, you can change. You know, so you go to the school and let them know this is who you are and this is what I've done before. And you have interest in doing this. They will interview you, talk to you, and they will tell you what to do. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Also, if there's like a design aspect or something I could be doing.
Something that you think would be more appropriate for.
Because I have experience in design. I was working with a fashion designer.
Wow.
And we've been to like EU a lot, like travel. So it just depends on God.
Yeah, no, it's not a problem, you know. Just be open-minded, you know, you are in the creative sector, you know, and you can get told now that you can do this. And then you look at it and wow, and you ask you what I normally do. That's the good thing about getting quality advice. Right? So, you know, go there, tell you she's most likely to be okay. Why don't you go to this one? But go there as well. And then you will something comes up. You know. One good thing is in Germany now, they're looking for people in many sectors. Just looking for people. And that's why you have the law in 2020 called the package that was set to the skilled labor immigration law. That's not even enough now. They are still working on a new legislation, which most likely is going to be passed in the first quarter of next year. That will still open more doors for qualified people to come from the outside to come to Ghana. So you people are here, and I think it's a win-win situation. I've said it at one mini conference of this week. Look, you are here instead of looking for people from Mexico or Vietnam or Thailand. You guys are here, you know. So now it's not dependent on you to be also flexible. That I was doing this, but I cannot I can't do this here now. What else can I do that I really love to do? What is my something? I did engineering, and I work as a journalist. You know, I've never studied any. I've been working as a journalist for 25 years. I did metallurgical materials engineering, and in my master's I did information management. I've never done anything hard, you know, but I've always loved writing. And one thing or the other pushed me. I realized there was no magazine for Africans at that time. And it was like, you know, there wasn't internet at that time. That was just beginning, so it wasn't an issue at that time. And somebody just told me, okay, so informed, why don't you do the magazine? You know, and I couldn't sleep again. I was just thinking about it, and I just started doing it. You see, so sometimes, and I like doing it, you know, and this is for me. Sometimes you don't know, you get into this situation and you discover the passion. Not what it was. I would advise you go to the National School of Nursing, talk to them, they will have ideas. You know, they work with so many schools, and this Forum Asia Institute, they also work with a lot of higher institutions in the name. Not only the International School of Nursing, they share the same concept. So you go there, we'll give you all the information, they'll tell you, why don't you do it? So Dwight, the Digital Career Institute, I don't know if you've heard of it. They're offering some intensive courses. I was there when they invited me, and I was there, and they talked, and I was highly impressed. There was one to be AWS, Amazon Web Service Consultant, something like that. And it's 3 months.
I went for that, but they're like, we don't have any resident permit or fiction. So Job Center said they couldn't cover us.
Oh, but what he told us was that the Job Center said they were going to pay.
Yes, but we don't have a resident permit of fiction. They are focusing on Ukrainians first. So usually if you have an appointment, they'll tell you to reschedule. Because I had an appointment back in the year, but they were like, I should come back late, that they will send another appointment to me. They sent another one to me recently. They rescheduled again. So it's Ukrainians first.
Yeah, but still continue to stay on the ball, because what the man told us is they told him that they are accepting Africans. And that was the reason they invited us in the first place. So maybe you are right. Maybe when you see there are many Ukrainians who are also interested.
No, I'm not saying the course. We went for the course, good and fine. They said we could go.
Yeah.
But government is the one sponsoring the course.
I know.
So you now have to go to Job Center to get this voucher.
Yes.
And then when you go to Job Center, they say you don't have a voucher, a resident permit or a fiction that will give us this access to give you the voucher.
Under paragraph 24, that you don't have paragraph 24.
Yeah, you don't have a permanent residency, or you're not a Ukrainian.
Okay, I think
good evening. So my name is Audrey. I've already been to the immigration office and they gave me an appointment for 17th November. Another condition that I bring school with work permit or language school with a block account. And as of now, I'm in my final year medical school. I just have 2 months to be done, and studies are ongoing. So there's no, and everything is still perfect online. We go to class, we close at 3. So I can't incorporate other stuff to my schedule. Yeah, apart from probably work, that's like later on in the day. So with the language school, it won't be possible. I can't go for classes, like have my online class at the same time. Exactly. And with the school, I don't have a problem going to school here. I've applied to schools for like master's program for like January or February, because by then I'll be done with my medical school and I'll have my degree. But the thing is that most of these universities, they're not giving admission till like April. And right now I'm wondering if I can get like a visa, like a waiting period to like at least March to like settle myself and maybe start a master's program by next year.
I think it's possible.
Yeah.
That's why it's good for you to go to this lawyer.
Okay.
They are two very good lawyers in the league. One costs a lot of money. The other, you can see him for a free consultation period for a short period. If you want him to take up your case, you might need to be paying maybe 700. The other one is cost more than almost 2,000. But they are very good. Very, very good. In your case, I think they can make an argument of humanitarian on humanitarian grounds that the course is still going on. From which country are you?
Ghana.
Yeah, from Ghana.
Yes.
Okay, maybe you tell them that's going to be difficult for you to follow the course in, I don't know, I'm just imagining some possible argument. It's going to be difficult for you to follow online learning from Ghana. And then you already in Canada, just have some few months to get on. And there's a way they can apply on humanitarian grounds. What I don't know is if they will be ready to give you welfare support in case they grant you that. I don't know, that's why I said it's better always to go to a good lawyer where you get the best advice. So that's I want you to correct.
Okay. Just to add to what he had said, there's a lawyer, this lawyer is talking about, and it's also open because he gives free consultation on Wednesdays. On Wednesdays, it will be free for you. And also, if he's taking care of your case, if you look at it like what you have just said, you have a good purpose because there is no good internet in Africa that for you to, with your programs and others, So you can go to him, and if he charges you, maybe you need to take your case. You must not pay all once. Yeah. So you can tell them, okay, I will be paying it rate. That is rate. In a case, they pay once.
Because if it's somebody that's living here, working here,
Yeah.
they can allow you to pay
Yes,
somebody who has kind of case, they will be demanding
yeah, because there's somebody who went that they told them they can't pay it once. So yeah, but you just go on Wednesdays. Wednesday, talk with him. You understand? Yeah, you talk with them on Wednesday. That free one, we can give you the address. Then you talk with them. This is your position, so you will now find out what he's going to say to you. Yeah. So whatever they say, you can always split. There are sometimes I don't rule out. What happened to John might be different from what happened to Jane. Yeah, because everybody different from. It might be just have a pity, depend on how you talk to the person. They might agree with you, might disagree with the other person. Thank you. Yeah, the other person.
Good evening, sir. Sir, by a question, you just answered one of the questions. The second question I want to ask is, how do you know how to bargain for salary? Like you have an interview with a company, and you don't want a situation whereby you bargain and the salary will be too low. And another thing is you now bargain, the salary will be too high. So how do you bargain and to balance it up? Then second is right now I need accommodation by the end of this month. So how do I get like a accommodation that won't be, that someone will not be, I won't meet all these scammers, because we've been through a lot.
Yeah, there are so many scammers.
Yes, a lot of scammers.
They will show you.
Yes. So that's my question. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
But on the issue of salary, you have to talk. Let me explain how you do it. Say, the profession, I don't know what your profession is or what the job is. Yeah, what do you do exactly? Programmer, you said computer technician. You put what does a computer technician, how many years of experience do you have? How many years of experience? You just, you are fresh. How much is the technician? The technician paid in that? It's not in Berlin. No, sorry, in Germany. I'm not saying Berlin. You go to GP. GP is a very good translator, online translator. If you write that in English, you convert it to German. After you convert it to German, you copy it from that German, then you put it on Google.
Yeah.
Then you understand. Then you get some pages, you translate the pages to English. You will see people.
Also,
that is the trick. You can use in online research.
Yeah. Yes. Also, you might wait like this, you know how much they paid or how much you want to get. It's not good for you. Okay, yeah. No. One thing is that sometimes when you are in interview, when they ask you how much did you want to pay, if you tell them to tell you how much to pay. You understand? Because if you tell them you might be too high, they will not take it. Or you might be too low. So what you always do in interview is that you tell them, say, no, I am here. How much did you offer? So they will tell you this is what we can offer. Then you will not think if that you will take it or not. So if the money is too low, because most of the we tell you, I know when I used to go to interview, this is how I get it. So if it's too low, then you can tell them, so, oh, can we make it like this? This is what I expected, Then they will tell you, oh, this is not okay. Maybe after the probation time, after the probation period, then you can get this. Then you cannot backdate. But if you want to get that job, it's better let them tell you what if you tell them, even though say 4,000, and they have in mind they want to pay you 2,000, they will tell you, okay, they will say, okay, we'll get back to you. They won't get back to you. So always ask them, okay, how much did you pay? I am here. I want you to tell me how much you pay. So you said, okay, we'll look at this. Okay, we will give you 2,000. Oh, why don't we make it where I have got an offer for 2,005?
Yeah, but that's good. It's always good to know how much you are worth in the market.
Yeah.
That's why the country has a minimum wage. The country has a minimum wage because you need to know how much you are worth. That's if you are, like, for example, an Amazon web service, then you earn about 9,000 this time. So you must know that. Even if you ask them how much, because most likely they're not going to give you only one figure. They can tell you to pay between this and this. But since you know your market worth, you say this, pinpoint your market worth. If one most likely they want to employ them, I don't think you can bargain.
Yeah, there was one also, I think we have got a lot of testimony also from our most of our brothers in London also, when they go for interview. If you want to get a good offer, tell them, because they know how much that's worth. But most of our people, they end up getting lower than what they want to give. Yes, I'm telling you the truth. Most of them, they ask you. Now, there are most of them, there was a lady who was giving a testimony. She was having in mind what she was going to pay was too low. Then when they now ask, oh, in this, because they knew how much that office was. They've already programmed them, So when you get there, you will end up below. It's always happened to many of them, you end up. So even there was one also who went there, they said, oh, when they asked her, she gave very low. But they look at her, they said, well, in this amount, because they just like her in the person, they said, okay, but this is what it was shocked, was higher. But there are some that will tell you the truth. There are some that will not tell you. You will end up, when you sign the contract, you will end up taking that. So for me, I is always advising, let them tell you, because they knew how much to rent a technician. they knew how much is to pay for, like now we have a minimum wages here now, you know, in Germany. Even when you are doing a 2-hour job, it's raised up down to 520. You know, if they come to you, they ask you, you say, okay, you want to get 450, they will, okay, they will be pleased to give you. But if you ask them, they will tell you, this is the minimum rate. They will tell you, they won't pay below. You know, so it's better for them just to tell them they're there, because before they advertise, they know how much they're going to pay for that job. We are not hearing you. Do you have guys the mic there?
Have something doing to show, like, can you view the website? Those kind of minor basic things a technician should know as proof, because those will also boost your salary. Just also, I wanted to ask something about apartments. Yeah. So I've been looking for apartments for my friend. She's been stranded going from hostel to hostel. And then I've had issues with these people. They say they're in Spain or in one other country, that we should send the money, then they send. The funny thing is, the first time she actually paid the person. I'm like, why would you do that? You've not seen the apartment, you've not gotten the key, but you sent in the money. So I don't know, because she's in and out of hostels and she needs like a place to settle down. So she needs. Mm. Because find an apartment.
You know, this online now happen because of this COVID. So a lot of people now say going online. Before, you just go down to the office, they will show you the rooms that's available here on the board. But some of them, they are still doing it. Yeah.
What?
Yes. Yes, every. Yeah.
What I would advise on this part, try to be in 2 or 3. Because you can't alone, you get the head, like 800 or 1,000, too much for you alone. Better than 2 or 3.
Yes.
Sorry. We also. Gone for so many viewings, and then they'll be like, they'll get back to us.
Are you working? You give them a contract that you are working.
Yeah, I'm my friend. We've gone for 2 house viewings.
Yes.
One for a single room and then a shared room. They said they'll get back to us. She has all her documents.
It's just like what they have said. A lot of people are applying for one house, so it's not because of you. Yes. Yeah.
When I moved to Berlin, you know, and that was 7 years ago.
No.
When I moved from South Africa.
Okay. You have a good chance
But you have a good chance
when
of-
you are walking and
when you are
uh,
walking, but
you
must keep on it.
yes,
Stop.
yes.
You must
Yeah,
keep-
if you
must
lost
keep on.
one does not mean you will lose the other one tomorrow. You continue on to
Continue.
look for, we will check for some site what we use. We have a many sites that you have to use because like you now when you are walking and you have your 2 years now, it's going to be more easier. But I'm telling you, if you are looking for one room, it's more difficult to get a room. So if you are looking for 2-3 rooms, like that's what he's saying now, you can team together, it's easier to get apartment like that.
What
Hmm?
of, what of
So-
apartments that you can furnish?
Huh?
Clear apartments that you furnish yourself.
Mostly the apartments here in Germany, if you want to get your house here, if you want to get it, it's not furnished. Even there's no light. You have to do everything yourself. So the one that is furnished, intermittent, that is somebody maybe is going on leave, you want to give it out for you. But if you are getting a house here in Germany, you have to do it yourself. No carpet, nothing, no bulb. You have to fix. Even sometimes if you are lucky, they put one bulb there. Everything is naked. You have to do it yourself. But they will paint the house for you. It will be painted. Yeah. 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 Yes. Yeah. Because they don't know why they don't do that. They don't know if you might like what is there. But if you are lucky, somebody is moving away from there. Then you get there, you will say, okay, I will leave everything for you. They will even be happy to leave them for you because they will pay money to throw them away. So that is where you can find something that is furnished. Normally, you don't get a house that is furnished.
Is it possible for her to get a place by December, January?
Which one?
She needs to get a place by December or January.
Is she working?
Yeah,
Where is she now? Is she here?
she's in Budapest.
Huh?
She's in Budapest.
In Budapest?
Yeah,
But it's not here in Berlin.
she's working online for a company here, but she couldn't find a place to stay. So whenever she has to come into office, she just gets a hostel to stay and goes back to Budapest.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Can you give the mic to yeah.
Sorry. About our visa, they gave us. What was our fate after the 2 years? What? Yeah, I had prominence.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
No, because I heard that sometimes they take visa from
No,
you,
no,
like,
no. After they will only take this visa from you if you have a criminal record. But after these 2 years, I guarantee you that after these 2 years, if you are working and you have a contract, they will renew it for you.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because like I was saying now, German need workers. So if you are working, you are not getting money from them.
Yeah.
You pay your house rent, you can live in they will renew your visa for you.
Oh, okay.
Yes. If you maybe before that 2 years, you got a contract that is unvisited contract. That is a what? Which one? The unvisited contract.
was it?
Permanent.
Unlimited.
Mhm. So once you get
Okay.
that,
Yeah.
they will give you another visa.
Oh,
Yes. So they don't, even the Germans are saying that even after your school year, you are not supposed to go back. They give you a chance to look for a job. And then also if you got a job, they will renew the visa
no
for you.
visa.
But the only thing is that if you have a criminal record, they can't take that from you. Yes.
Right?
That is where it's a police country. So once you are living good, you go to your job, you're within the law, they will renew it for you every time. Nothing, yeah. That is the thing there, yeah. Yeah. Yes, this brother there.
Thank you. As I came to, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
So, since I came to Germany, I tried to get into school and all that, but I just saw the process and block account. I just gave up. So I was thinking of doing an Ausbildung. In fact, I am still thinking of doing that. Because owing to the experience that I had while I was in Nigeria, though it was almost 5 years ago in IT field as a web designer, developer. So I want to take advantage to do it again, but I visited like, if I can't count the number of companies I've gone to, I even have evidence that they gave me that I need the German language. So since like May, I've been doing, in fact, I do currently 2 German courses, 6 hours every day. So I'm in A2 now, A2.2. So, and I've not gotten my appointment yet, my second appointment. I'm thinking every day, like, what's the fate? Like, what if tomorrow morning they just say, okay, everybody go, but now I want to do the Ausbildung. I'm still searching, but one of our sections we had about a week or 2 ago, I asked this question about getting an Ausbildung in IT, but the man there said that even if you don't get in IT, you can do something else. Like you talked of Steuerberater, outing Fletcher, cranking Fletcher. Yes, I have passion in IT, but I can diversify for the sake of the documents. But is it possible, like if I say, okay, let me do cranking Fletcher, then I get 3 years, or maybe 1 year later, I say, no, I don't want to do this again. I want to go to where I want to do. Maybe I get a contract to do an Ausbildung in IT where I want.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. There is no penalty for that.
Yes, I think we asked this question last time with this lady, the director of nursing, and he said, yes, you can be able to use this program, as nursing to get your visa, and, someone said he was having an A2 also. They said, yes, without A2, you can start with them while you are still continue your language, so you can register with them. You have a very good chance. I will advise you, go to this lady and they will help you to process your visa, and you have A2 already. And
no, I've not written the A2 proof. I'm still doing the class. I'm supposed to write the exam of even B1 next month, but I have an operation to undergo, like medical operation. So I will do, maybe I should do it January or so. I can write the A2. I'm very sure that I will pass the A2 exam if I write it. But the B1, I don't know. I can still pass. Yes, possible. I don't know.
You try with them, because I think the school is starting in April. I think their school, the nursing school might be in April or so. So I think should be, you go there and explain to them. Yeah, and you'll be able to, yeah.
Okay, then my second question was about this housing issue. Because I can't get an Eingenen Wohnung, and that is my own personal house, because not that I can't get, but the chances are slim because they request for so many things which I don't have now. So I'm looking at a Wohngemeinschaft, like the VG. Yeah. So, but how can I get like a VG if I don't want to be tricked? Because someone advised me that if I'm going to get a VG, a German advised me, I should make sure that I have a contract with this person as, is it Mitbewohner they call it? Mitbewohner. Yes, like as a Mitbewohner. I should have a written contract so that the person won't wake up one morning and say, okay, go. So, and I see on eBay Klein and on VG Gesucht, I see some houses that they say ohne Anmeldung, without Anmeldung. So,
yes, some of them, yes, let me also, yeah, no, some of them, let me, with my experience here, those ones, some of them who said without Ahmed on there. Sometimes some people, they have a house and it's government that is paying for that house, So when that house, they collect money from the social. So now, if it's a man or a woman, it's not living together with a boyfriend or with a wife, and that house now they want to rent it out. So they will rent it out and tell you that you should not make amedon in that house. But you can live there, but because if you place your amedon there that you are living there, then the social will find out and they will stop her money. So that is why most of them, they will say no amedon. They don't want you to write an amedon there. That is the only, because we have seen a lot of them like that, they will say no amedon. We, the church, we have helped a lot of people. We go to them there, mostly myself, we see them, see the house, but they will tell you this is the condition they have, but they cannot allow you to use it as an amedon. So it's you that will decide, either you just need a place to stay, you have an amedon in this different place, but you are using that place until you get a good place. So
okay, well, I think it's now that it's even clearer. This One Amedon stuff is even clearer.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
What you say, that might be the least handlers of such.
Yes, the only thing is that in this place here in Germany, never you pay to anyone online without seeing that house, without getting the key. Before you pay, they have given you the contract, they have given you the key, you sign, then you pay the money. That is how we do it in Germany here. But anyone that say pay first, you have not seen the house, don't pay. Yes, yes, don't, you won't get them. So I think someone have called me before. I don't know if from there that they were asked to pay some money. Either they have to pay. I have to tell them, no, please don't pay. There is no way. Have you seen the house? He said, no. Where is the house? He said it's so in Amman Place. But have you been there? No. So why should you pay? So you have to go there, sign the contract. If it's somebody's living there, you have to sign unlimited contract with you. Maybe I'm living in my house and I don't want to rent it out fully, and I'm moving away, traveling to somewhere maybe for 1 year or so. I will ask you to stay in my house. That's where you have some property and everything there. Then they sign a contract with you as intermittent. That means you are living there. Yeah. So, but you ask them if you want to do an amedon. So they will also agree sometimes. Some will say no, some will say yes.
Okay, so this contract now, like if I should understand, this contract I'm signing, if I sign with the person, let me say like I have an amedon elsewhere and I don't want to use this apartment as my address. Is there a contract that binds us, me and this person, apart from using it as an amedon?
Yes, you can also tell him, the person, to write something for you. Yeah. Sign something with him. Yeah. Yeah. Intermittent contract. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, but first of all, yes, even though when the agreement is there, sometimes because they are not going to give it, because you are living with him, maybe when his partner is coming back, he will tell you. But sometimes what they will do, it's okay, if you are living, give me 3 months notice. Some will say, give you has then that. But no, that's what it's always.
If you want to give that clause, nothing less than 6 months.
It's also depend on the. Yeah, but it's not their own problem. It's what is in the contract. Like now, if you get a house direct from the owner, if your contract is if you are living there, if maybe you are not out of 1 year, they'll give you 3 months notice. But if you are stayed in that house for up to maybe 5 years, that's where they will give you 1 year notice. Or 5 after you are staying in the house maybe for 10 years or that, they can't just send you anyhow out. But if you are under 1 year, some will give you 1 month, some will give you 3 months. But if they give you that 3 months notice to leave, then if you haven't got a place, you can also plead. Depend on the relation you have with that person. There is nobody who will give you 1 year notice. Mostly, if you give you 1 year notice and you are not paying house rent, so how you go to? So they will give you 3 month notice, and if you are also living, you give the tenant, the owner of the house, 3 months notice. But for them to give you 1 year notice, he can't give it to you unless if you are stayed there for a long time. So,
Thank you.
you're welcome. So, is there any other person want to say something? Anyone want to say something? Sister, do you want to? Huh? We have like for you, when you are not married, you use +1. Yeah. So if you are married, so if you are living together, you and your wife might decide to use 4, 4 or 3, 5. So if you are using 4, 4, if you are married, that means your money is for you are yours and I am mine. 4, 4. But if you are now using 3, 5, that means either the man will decide to say, okay, I have a good job, my wife doesn't have a good job, so I want to have more salary, so let me take 3, because 3, you don't pay much tax. Then the one that has 5 will pay more tax. So at the end of the year, when you are now doing your tax return, so you have to balance the one that has 5, because that one pay more tax. So if now you are now, if you are 2, maybe you are living together and married, you say 4, 4. 4, 4, you don't pay too much tax like those who has 5 or those who have 1. But like now, when you are from Ukraine, they will give you 1 straight. Yes, they will give you 1, unless if you have a child. If you have a child, then they will give you 1,5. That is, you don't pay much tax. They will give you because of the child, you have a child, so you won't pay much. But at the end of the year, you do your tax clearance and you have more money than those who are so your money is not missing. Yes. So sometimes I remember when I was not married, I used to have 1. 1 is like saving your money for your vacation. Yes, every end of the year you do your tax clearance, and your tax clearance, when you are doing it, then your transport, your clothes to work, shoes, and everything, you deduct it from all. Then they will look at it, your house rent and all. Okay, they will see okay you have, then they will pay you back the money. Yes. Every year, yes. If you don't do it, they won't quarrel with you. Here's your decision. And secondly, like now, you are from Ukraine, and you're working now, and you want to leave this nation, because as you are working, you pay. They will take money from your tax. They will take money from your sickness. They will take money from your rent, in case if you are old here and everything. So if you want to leave, so I don't want to be part in this journey. You have it. You can get all your money back. What you have paid, what they have deducted from you, you get it. You get your money back. Huh? When you come back again, then you are 0. You are 0. Yeah, it's like now. If you come back again, because you have told them, I won't come to this nation anymore, because they will pay. You have to go through your embassy, the embassy there that have gone away from this nation. So if you want to apply for it, now let's say you are now in Ukraine, you are there, or you are in Nigeria or in Ghana, you go to the embassy there, you apply. So that you want all the money you are paid back, you are no more there. It will be in the system. So but if you happen to be here anymore, you can't make any claim. Yeah. So German there, you can't beat them. Thank you.
Are they supposed to pay us if we are not feeling well, like we are working, and the day we don't come to work? Are they supposed to pay us because we have insurance?
Yes. Yes. If you let them know that you are sick, so the doctor will give you a sickness paper. Yeah. Then when you get a sickness paper from you, that the doctor say, okay, in the first 5 days or first 2 weeks, and your company will pay you. So after 3 weeks, then you get your money from the sickness insurance. This your company is not allowed to pay you anymore. Then your sickness after 3 weeks. Now the next one, the first 2 weeks, you get it from your company where you are working. So, and your sickness is still there. You still be hospitalized or so. Then after that, what you do, you submit your papers now to the insurance. If it's how car or technical what you are using, they will pay you your salary, 67% of your salary, what you have earned before, 67% of it. Yeah. So once you go back to work, you start working again. So is there any other one again? So are we okay? Are we? Yeah. Maybe I did. Yes. We also we have an agreement with them. I did them some of our members also here who went to do IT, but they have to pay. But the job center refused to pay for them unless if you have a resident permit. So if you get a resident permit, like now, those who are in IT, there's IT program. Yes, huh? But how did you get your own? Show you. Okay, because you have got a permanent. Okay, but if I were you, let us try with this nursing program, to get this first of all. Then within that time, you can change. And within that time, as we are going to school, you are getting your pay. So like now, if you go to this school that I tell you, they try to organize the language together. So yes, if they try to get this language together with the program there, so that means the language will give you a contract that study the language with them. Then the school now will now give you to say, okay, after this language, we are giving you the school, and they are in the same place. So I think this will work out so that you get to, first of all, your, yes. Yeah, it's very important you do that because we can, yeah, most of the time also there, when you are in the language, you won't know it perfectly. You always use translating to be checking your language even when you are in the school. So that is it. There is still more chance. That is why we are here to give you more information there.
When you write something and sign it, difficult to write it. Very difficult to correct it.
Yes.
But actually, if you write a statement and give the statement, if you write a statement now and give them back the statement, you cannot reply in 12 minutes. That is most likely to believe. But I don't have anybody that is doing it. Not wanting to get it.
Deportation.
In Berlin.
Yeah. You see,
it's important. This statement first, and that is sent to the I think deliberate so that you give you space to find your way into the system. All this space, I don't want to think it's just, but you know, anything can happen in 1 year.
Yeah. Yes. Also, one thing I will let you know, when you receive a letter, that is why wherever you do your Amazon, always check for your letter. And if you get your letter, reply immediately, give it to the lawyer, or ask people to read it for you. Because if they give you a letter to leave in the next 2 weeks, you have a right for appeal. You understand? So but if you ignore it, that's where they will come to you. German said when they ask, say leave. Like myself, I have even given 3 days to leave this country. Yes. He said 32 years ago before. So that is it. You can make an appeal. I was given 3 days. That say in the next 3 days, you'll be out of this country. We are coming to pick you up. Yeah. So don't shake.
Be strong.
Yeah. So when I receive that, it's good you have told me. Then I will make there's another way for me. Yeah. So once you receive that letter, 2 weeks, say you are giving 2 weeks. So I have 3 days and I'm still living here, and I became a German citizen now for 20-something years ago. I became a citizen. So if I'm given 3 days to leave and I'm still here, and they give you 2 weeks, to leave, you can make something about it. You do something. So you let us know, say, what can I do? We will tell you what to do again. So in this nation you are here, if you know what to do, you will be in this nation. It's a very good place to be. So don't be afraid. Fear is of the devil. Yeah, yeah, don't be afraid.
And those who are interested in IT, take a copy of this flyer here and call the man. He's in Nigeria.
Yeah, the money. That's why we are going.
But it's not the state used to pay.
Yes, they said if they. Yeah. Ugu, yeah, Mr. Ugu. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, Bianca, yes. Yeah. Yes. So he was trying, I spoke to him and the wife, he was trying to see if they can organize a language course to add to it. So that's what we were trying that. If he happened to do that, that means if the course is 6 months, 6 months, then with the language course will not be 1 year. So he's trying to get approval from the government for that, so they can add the language to it. Yeah. So if you do that, then that is where, because if you have a contract really from him, there's no way you get a visa renewed. But now, because the government is not paying that, then they ask you to pay. So, but if you happen now to add the language to it, like what we're discussing with him, if you happen to have the package together, so that will help you more. We are working towards that, and he's working also to see what he can do. Yeah, to add a language to it. Yeah. Nursing. Yes, that's why I say we go there to the nursing now. You see, I just read it for you. The nursing there and the language there, they want to work together. So what she was saying that if you go to the language now, the language will give you a contract, and that contract, the nursing will give you a contract. That after the language, you will start your course. So because of these 2 things now, you can get your visa. Yeah. Mm. So I believe we are done today. Huh? You want to say something?
So what's going to happen? We want to give you the transport here, back. Yeah, but I need you to write to me. So with your telephone number there, I'll be able to send you the WhatsApp.
So yeah, so your WhatsApp and also the information about the nursing and everything.
Everything, I will send you all the information.
Yeah. So I believe.
Okay, maybe that outside.
Where? The writing of name. Yes, you can just copy and write their name if you have their yeah. So yes. So I believe we are okay with it now, and now we are. Yes. So, Dickness, bring the pack so that we can give them the food. Huh? So they're going to write their names. Yeah. So if anyone just to write your name and address as you said, so that you get it a little bit token for transport take out. So bring.